A nation without theatre is a voiceless nation. Nigeria is a nation without theatre, so that's why we're really voiceless. If you go to other parts of the world, you would find city theatres, state theatres, national theatres. They have all of that for a reason. And it's because theatre is where people go to when they feel like the world is crumbling, when they can't take all these things anymore, when they are depressed. So it's like church for me. That's where I go to when I need hope. And that's where I find people who need hope too. Hello, my name is Joshua Alabi. I'm the founder of Kininso Concepts, and I'm a lover of theatre and everything theatre. My love for theatre started when I was a child. With my mom, she was close to her parents, Promotion State, and they used to have masquerade festivals and ritual activities. So she would take me there along to the village, even though she was a devout Christian. That was like the beginning of everything for me. And then I started out acting in Yoruba films. Our journey with the British Council started in the early 2000s when I attended a workshop by the Rotozaza Theatre Company. A workshop about alternative storytelling, how to make theatre works without necessarily having to do the regular African theatre style. And from there I joined a theatre group through Professor Wole Soyinka. It's called the Crown Troupe, and I was there for many years. That was where my artistic background started to build, started to become deeper, and I needed to create my own academic framework, so I started to find admission. It took me 5 years to get into Unilag. Before then I was in UI, I was in LASU, all because I needed to study theatre and nothing else. And the journey into Unilag was, the point where I gave up on school. Like, okay, if JAMB is not going to take me this year to study theatre, it's the final one. Unilag then became like the cradle where Kininso sprang from.
The first time we met, and he said, Kininso, okay, Kininso, what's Kininso? Kininso means what are you saying? And then we had a slogan, speak and be heard, talk but make sense. We were so fired of our students. We wanted to speak and be heard. We wanted art to be perceived with some level of respect. So we launched into that work, that space, regardless of not having any money, not being paid. So we did most of the works we did back then. We did it based on passion. That's what pushed us that far.
Theatre is life because we're reenacting. Theatre is what we see every day, the conductor and the passenger fighting. Theatre is the policeman harassing people, the lecturer that's abusing a student. That's theatre. We just put it in a different context or in a space. The British Council has done a very fantastic work. A very important part for me as part of our relationship, or my relationship with the British Council, has been through the Lagos Theatre Festival that they created in 2013. And of course then I was a student, but they created it because they needed to put theatre in unconventional spaces. And I found it quite fascinating because we wanted to do that. So, and since then until now, Kininso has been like one of the most consistent theatre companies that has worked on the Lagos Theatre Festival in terms of plays and workshops. All those workshops put together, and even the ones I didn't mention, they've formed me, they've helped me, they've given clarity to my path, to what I want to do, to where I'm going, to the kinds of people and the kinds of works that I create. I'm happy to be attached to the brand British Council. Stop fooling us with promises of good road. COVID affected us a lot, and everywhere shut down. Theatre needs a place and people at the same time. We took theatre and recreated in digital formats, just like films. We created actually about 25 different stories from different plays that we had done over the years. So we created about 2, 5, 10, 7, 3 minutes, different stories, 21 of them, shot them properly, and started to stream online. And some of them are still showing till now. The future for Kininso Concept, it's really bright. What we can envision now, it's a series of institutions, various institutions within an institution. We've been training over the years. We intend to enlarge that the more by partnering with universities abroad and in Nigeria to further train, and at the same time to have our own theatres around different states where people can comfortably go to at any time to watch shows. We want to equip people with skills, management skills, with financial skills, people with theatre background. We want theatre to be able to employ all those people and not just restrict them to performance, but metamorphosizing them into something else, into so many things that will matter for them and the society. We're hoping to be in 70 countries around the world. We think it would be nice to do that, to represent Nigeria around the world.